Well met, sorcerers. My name is Gabriel, and I like to enjoy things. And today we are enjoying the last half of a Gothic box. So I already opened part of it. I did open it on camera, but to be honest, I fell asleep. Not because the cards were not exciting, but because it was 5 in the morning and I hadn't slept. So I got a Garden of Eden unique site, a Myr's Trophy Room, and then I got these two uniques here, the Cage of Sidrak and Bane of Aventus. So, and then I got 4 foils so far. I got the Gnarled Wendigo. Looks pretty sick. A little bit of curling on these foils. I've noticed every box I've opened have had some curling. And look at this guy, Malakim, and it's just gorgeous in the foil. It's an elite foil. Look at the way these dots shine, and just, oh my god, it's just so good. This is Francesca Berald, and let's check out this full art. Let's go. It looks so good, y'all. So good. And then I got a Clay Golem in foil. Also looks really good in the foil. Another exceptional, which Lord of Itza, Josh, had mentioned that exceptionals seem to be the foils that people pull the most. And I would agree. My anecdotal evidence from my boxes, same deal. Lesser Blood Demon. Looks kind of crazy in the foil. And the full art, even better. So, that's what I got so far. 4 foils, 4 uniques. And I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs left in the middle. And then the right side of the box. So, forgive me, but it was boring content of me sleeping. No, I'm not trying to copy the professor. I just came back from a Christmas party, so I got my Christmas llama tie on, blue velvet jacket. Really rocking it. It was a casino theme. It was a good time. And since we're on the gambling theme, might as well open some packs, right? Got the Searing Truth. We got Molten Mar and Holy Water. And another Lord of Greed. This is, I think, our 3rd Lord of Greed now. Kind of crazy pull rates on these elites. Very cool, though. I really love this elite. Vandal Imp. Let's see, Ordinaries, yep. And Open Mausoleum. I love this novice Necromancer still. Flaming Skull. Den of Evil. One-Shot Wizards. Slimy Mutants. Hellhounds. Penitent Knight. Foul Bones. And Aegis Bloom. Those are all Ordinaries, right? Yeah. Trying to pay a little bit more attention to what we're getting. I did just see, so this is what, December 15th? I saw a Facebook post earlier that a bunch of the Moss Trolls are getting bought up on TCG Player, so I suspect we're going to see that a curio was found, unless somebody's speculating on a curio without knowing. But I think any day now we're going to find out that there is a curio, or even any hour. Of course, we've been checking our Moss Trolls for the word curio on the back, but I haven't been paying that close of attention. Maybe we need to start checking. We got a swap. Nice. And a meat hook. It's kind of insane looking. I never really paid attention to the art on this, but that is a little guy being absolutely impaled. And Fertile Earth. Oh my god, I love this card so much. I believe this is the second one we've pulled. It's a Matthias Frisk. Sphinx Sarcophagus. Just very, very cool art there. Let's put this up here with the elite sites. What are these exceptionals? Yep. Alright, we got Trial by Fire. Pithimp. Gossamer Ghost. There is an amazing curio of that. Vampire Bats. Drowned. I love the art on Drowned. The Kite. The Broomstick Witch. My cards were a little disorganized after I fell asleep, right? So I was going through sorting what I had, and there was 2 exceptionals in with my ordinaries, and I was like, oh! So I would dig in to find the matching cards, but it didn't appear to be any kind of curio. I think I just sorted them badly in my sleepy state. So that's too bad. Harvest Festival. For reference, they were Field of Fixus and Clay Golem were the two I had. Hey, we got the Necromancer. I do like the exceptional avatars. All right, this is a really, really cool art. The Mountain Peaks. Brian Smith. I like his like watercolory. I don't know if it's watercolors because I'm not an art guy, but I love this style a lot. Very, I don't know, is that impressionist? It's just really cool. All right, let's go. We got the Rat King. Not to be confused with the Ninja Turtles Rat King, although that would be an interesting altar, I think. That's a Zondi. It's really cool looking. Got the entangled, or I'm sorry, enraged familiar. I got those tangled rats on my mind. Ray's Militia. The Wiccan Tools. We got the Desert. Return to Nature. Trying to take a little more time with these ordinaries because we're just trying to spot curios still. Never pulled. See what I mean about the Brian Smith art? You know, a little bit more abstract and watercolor. I really wish I knew my art terms. Maybe this is a chance for me to study up on that. Revered Revenant and a Zombie Horde. All right, 2 packs left from that middle, and we're going to move on. I also really wanted to record a sorcery news video just to talk about all the upcoming things, but I'm just so excited about opening my boxes. I just want to open my boxes. Like I have such limited time right now to do sorcery just because of Christmas and work, and I just wrapped up the semester. Metamorphosis. Hey, we got the Lord of Lies. This is really cool. I haven't seen this one, I don't think. Gadu Dosso. Once on your turn, you may have 2 target units at a nearby location fight. Nice. An elite demon sows distrust. Ignited. Got the Brahm. Specifically, I wanted to talk about the Eric Olafsson announcement for Sorcery Con. I'm so hyped for that. Also, a lot of artists are being revealed. Really excited about some of the artists coming. I'm going to get some of my cards signed. And I'm signed up to play in the events. So, hey, any of you out there, let's meet up. I mean, I'm going to play the events. I'm going to play in both the Constructed and in the sealed event. I bought tickets for both. My partner will be there with me, but she's not going to do any of the pre-ticketed events, but she might do some other events, learn to plays and meetups and all that stuff. Ooh, we got a foil in this one. So I'm really excited. I'm going to be there all 4 days. Got the hotel room. I'm going to bring the dogs because it's cheaper than boarding them because it's only a $75 one-time fee to bring the dogs. So they'll be in the room just absolutely barking at everything, as one does. I just put an exceptional over here. I didn't mean to. That's how I get confused later. My camera's in my way, so I really got to reach over for some of these. Exceptional Forlorn Keep. Whoa. I haven't seen this yet. Marta Molina. I am Colossus. God, 10 mana for a 10 power. That's crazy. A unique automaton of sinew and sacrilege. Banishment is in your control or from your hand or cemetery to help cast this Colossus. It costs 1 less for each to cast. That's awesome. Very cool. Very, very cool. Baptize. Trial by Water. Zap. Entombed. Makeshift Barricade. Doctor. Oh my god! Second unique foil from this case. Let's go. Oh my god. Look at the coloring on this. Elvira Polikowska, I think. Elvira Polikowska. Please correct my pronunciation in the comics. Dr. Demetrius, a unique mortal, staves off death. Once on your turn, Demetrius may ward another adjacent minion. That's so cool. So cool. Check out that full art. My god. I don't normally pause for sleeves, but a unique mortal does give cause for sleeving. And yes, you can at me if you want, but I do put them in Dragon Shield sealables. They must be protected. We just going to put it in very carefully so we don't scratch anything. Boop. Put the little flap in. And now she's binder ready. That is so cool. So cool. Man, we got an elite foil and a unique foil out of this box. Let's go. These pull rates are cooking, as my kids would say. They cooked. Or they would also say the budget goes hard on these packs, bro. 6-7. Showing my age, huh? W rage bait, as they say. We're having fun. All right, we're moving on to the last column of packs here. We got a unique foil, so I'm hyped. I am hyped. Oops, something's full art, so we got another foil. We got the Morlocks, Town Priest, and Peculiar Port. Very cool. Another Stitched Abomination. I'm getting some buns pull rates on these elites. Too many of the same elite. Holy Warrior. I love that Holy Warrior. Carry On Beetles. Freeze. What's this foil going to be, y'all? Grief Lava. It's Drew Tucker. Bitten. An Exceptional Mortal. Insists he is fine. Once again, an exceptional. I'm not mad about it. It looks really cool. That's Drew Tucker. We already said that. Torch and Pitchfork here. Bless It. Second Wind. Landmass. And a Flame Strike. These are some blessed packs. This is like 6 uniques. 6-7. Kiss of Death. Very cool art. So hit me in the comments. Who's coming to Sorcery Con? Cherubim, an elite angel of burnished bronze. Looks really cool. I don't think I have a cherubim. Savannah Townsfolk. Yeah, hit me up. If you're coming to Sorcery Con, let me know in the comments. I'm really excited. I got the early bird tickets. Excited to meet all these people. Excited that Eric Olafson's coming. Hopefully we'll get a chance to buy some Dragonlord. If not, I at least got one Dragonlord in my life. But I really want to build the Duplicator Dragonlord deck, so I want a second Dragonlord box. I'm going to do Duplicator. I'm going to have all the dragons in there twice. I think it'd be really cool. Double dragon, you heard it here first. Copy me, but I'll know. I'll know. Hot Wheel, Wave Eviction. I don't know if it'll be playable, but I think it'll be fun to build. We got an elite site, Dread Thicket. Cool. Gift of the Raven. Novice Necromancer, Shoggoth. Silent Hills. I wonder if there's a Silent Hills curio. Barrow White. Martyrs of Tomorrow. Undesirables. Gift of the Wolf. Sewer Rats. Alright, we're moving along. Let's wrap this up. Let's wrap it up. I have no idea what I'm doing as far as constructed. I am not really a good sorcery player yet. I think I'm a decent Magic player, although I've never really played competitive Magic. I do well in like sealed sometimes for Magic. So I'm interested to see how I would do in a sorcery sealed event. I've never got to play sorcery sealed. Ooh, another Necronomicon concert. Let's go. Such a fun card. Such a fun card. We might have hit our foil quota also. Let's see which is cool. 10-ton slug. I made a post in the group about 10-ton slug in the unofficial collector art house group. Somebody bought a slagworm, some kind of slagworm from me. And the art just reminded me, so I sent him a 10-ton slug, because sometimes you just gotta see and feel a card to fall in love with the game. Necropotence, Intrepid Hero. The Hexham Haunts, and unique spirits that won't stay down. I think this might be my second Hexham Haunts. Not sure, but always happy to get a unique pull. Always happy about that. Been good pulls on these cards today. Twilight Bloom. I think dinner is ready out there. I'm gonna go eat some dinner. Autumn Bloom, One Shot Wizard, Broomstick Witch, and the Hellhounds. I think those Hellhounds are cool. Part of a cycle of 3 for 3. No abilities, just vanilla, but I have a question for you out there. If I run the duplicator deck, can my collection contain non-unique cards? Does my collection have to have 2 of every unique as well? Just curious, because I don't know how it works. Dredge. I love this Forsaken Crypt. I think it's really cool. Reminds me out of a scene from the Ghostbusters video game. Another Dread Thicket? That's crazy. That's crazy. Gossamer Ghost. Accursed Tower. Profane Revenant. Vandal Imp. Vampire Bat. Blessed Village. Gift of the Frog, not the Curio. Dreadwing. Virgin in Prayer. Maybe the Curio is that she's not really a virgin. I don't know her life. It's her choice to make, not mine. Mimic. Oh, it's so cool. Love this. Love this art. Alan Pollock. Zombie Bruiser, also really cool. Hey, we got a Blade Dancer! Your avatar cuts through the opposition. After her first attack each turn, Blade Dancer may take a step. When she does, she may attack a unit there. Let's go. I think this might be my second Blade Dancer. I am not sure, but either way, it's really cool. Is this one a unique or an elite? I am not sure on that yet. Drowned, Ignited. I think the community has pretty much decided which ones are elites and which ones uniques. I just have not looked myself. Ordinary Sight, Ordinary Magic, Ordinary Budweiser Frogs, and an Ordinary Spear made of ordinary bones. My bones hurt. Shout out to Philosopher Cards for making that parody intro. I actually ended up hiding the channel that he was making fun of originally, because it's just always negative and always so. It's not my cup of tea. Demonic Contract. Love this one. It's our second one, or third one maybe. It's a Brahm. Search your spellbook for any card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle afterward. You may only search for a spell that has a rarity or lower equal to demon minions that you control. As an additional cost to play Demonic Contract, you must pay 4 life, or reach another accord with said demon by sacrificing a coin, egg, frog, gem, goat, rune, treasure, or mortal soul. Elite Magic sign here. I wonder if I can sacrifice my own mortal soul, or if it has to be a game mechanic mortal soul. Put that in the FAQ. Murder of Crows. Lesser Blood Demon. Ooh, we got a foil. Rise of Militia. Algae Bloom. An Ordinary Sight of Emerald Excess. It looks so good in the foil. So good. Chow Calazan? Calazans. Sorry. Calazans. There's something wrong with me. Look at this in the full art, though. That's awesome. From what I understand, it's a little harder to pull ordinaries. than exceptional, so that's also cool. Oh, and look at that. An algae bloom. That's crazy. It's not that crazy. Wild Fanatic. Open Grave. Well, this is the middle box from the right side. I don't know how to orient the box, but I think it's the right side. But it's the middle box from my Rudy sealed case. So I've done all from one side at this point. Exceptional. Exceptional. Vesper Swarm. And Gilman House, a unique site of dismal devolution. Oh, cool. It's Ian Miller. You can transform a horrible hybrids from your hand. I mean, from your collection. Very cool. Noxious Corpse. Open Mausoleum. Den of Evil. Hey, speaking of horrible hybrids. Monks of Kibasa. I wonder if that's seeded for limited. Ordinary Magic of Spontaneous Combustion. Probably not. It doesn't seem probable. Flare. Revenant. Alright, down to our last, 3 packs, y'all. Let's do this. And then I'm going to eat some salmon. Some salmon. Alright, Witching Hour. Corruptor Freak. Raise. Hellstar. Oh my god. A unique monster sets the firmament aflame. Airborne, can attack or defend. At the start of your turn, each other unit at affected locations takes damage. That's crazy. That's crazy. Trial by Water. Zap. Instigator Imp. Entombed. Buried Alive. Spore. Sprouts. Leadworks. Zombie Horde. A Bless and a Broomstick. Alright, down to our last 2. I'm going to call it a night on sorcery packs. Got to get this table cleaned up. Got to get ready for the next one. Let me know in the comments what you like to see, what you enjoyed, maybe what you didn't enjoy, or just say hello. Wouldn't mind that either. Sturmgeist. Try not to scream near this elite spirit. I think that is our 2nd or 3rd on that. Lure. Leader of Omicron Persei 8. Shout out Futurama. Oh god, we're spilling cards. Alright guys, last pack. Last pack magic. We got the Demon Hunter, not the K-pop variety. Frozen Horror. The Base of Babel, an exceptional site. Foundation or Folly. Alabaster Box. An elite relic stocked with souls. I think that's our 2nd. I think it's the 2nd. Smite. Carry on Beetles. Okay, Moss Troll. Dan Seagrave. An ordinary giant rock, right? Stealth. Loses stealth if it moves. Moss grows fat on a troll in stone. Just taking a close look to see if anything's amiss. Check out the back. An Eric's Curiosa game. Everything seems to be normal. Freeze. Pithimp. And we're rounding out with one more foil. Sensu of the Fang. Exceptional relic of Villainous Winds. Severn Pinot. Very cool. Very, very cool looking. Let's get my shadow out of the way there. Look at that. Look at that in the full art. That's a nice way to end this out. Don't you guys think? Really cool. Blessed Village, Slimy Mortals, Hellhounds, and an Accursed Desert, and finally the Undesirables. Alright guys, thanks for watching. It was a fun box opening. I'll catch you guys next time. Don't forget to keep your avatars safe, and until next time, see you. Oh no, we didn't stop the recording. Goodbye! Stop. I too am here, failing to stop the video. It's my first time using a computer. Bye.